Okay, my probation supervisor just stopped by. So my camera stopped working, so I went inside to get my camcorder. Hello. I'll place a complaint. Now this is a...
James, why you got 7 signs?
I told you, I've already argued for 15 years. You're not going to hear anything I'm having to say, then you know right, stopping me. But,
why you got 7 signs?
Huh?
Why you have 7 signs out there?
Because, okay.
So you know that you're in violation, right?
Right, yeah. But the 2 signs were already in violation. The trust you over there is in violation. You're not.
Okay.
So this is all about, if you're not going to force your code system, you know, business being in business before. This is all about bias. This is a complaint against myself. I went down there and played. Actually, this is what I put online. This is actually Bobby was sworn here. I complained back in the very beginning. Well, I think when he first complained, he had all these methods back in. They didn't jump on. They didn't jump on. Bob Gary didn't jump on until he put a complaint first. But Patrick Noonan didn't jump on. It was his complaint until he put a complaint on. John Boog, also with him, he didn't put a complaint until he put. So they take advantage. He can't have a feel like being forced to the inside of a beat ball with a bowling ball. You know, they cut down all the trees. Think about trees being in the air. Okay, they're gay. So what they're doing is they're waiting until it became gay against gay, and that's the enemy of my enemy, my friend. There's a co-violation. Like there used to be a cat down there missing.
Yeah.
So no, this is all bias, and my president wouldn't allow it. And now you're playing right into it. You're fitting right into the game.
I'm not playing into this.
Oh yes, you are. You by not backing me up in any way publicly about any of my opinion.
I'm not going to back you if you violate probation, James.
I don't care.
I'm with you, James. I can't back you if you violate probation.
Read that. That's my complaint. I played that. Actually, I just repeated his word. I took his complaint and just repeated it.
What?
I completed it. Now think about this is a white neighborhood. Okay, if all things the same, nothing more.
This is you against yourself.
No?
James.
I'd rather go to jail. If you're not going to hear it, if any of you people are not going to hear what I have to say, then I'd rather talk to you.
That's not the... James, that's not it.
But they can arrest me for the crossing. That's the point. You can already arrest me for the crossing. You're not going to arrest me just for the crossing. You're no business arresting me for that. And this right here is the synchronicity. Synchronicity, you know what the singularity is? Singularity is the central, most defined point. Why United Methodist got specialized happy ending like you now understand sagging. Okay. Like 1 reason, 2 to disagree, 3, 4 vote. Why United Methodist got specialized the happy ending like them. So this is what as long as the Emory had that letter warning me from trespassing, they have no right to be calling you guys on these. They have no right to have both that up and be against not allow me this. They have no right. I'm going to go to jail with them. I am. If there's one thing I'm certain of, I have to relate to the inappropriate behavior.
What the officers come out for? What the officers come out for?
Nugent, they were 2 little guys. Nugent. They're both Vietnamese, I think. N-G-U-Y-N.
Yeah, what they come out for?
I don't know who called them, but somebody called them, I guess. But that's what I had to say and they left. They listened to what I had to say and they left. By the way, the camera battery died again. Don't look like you. I can't keep up with all this. I'm recording. So they came out here.
You shouldn't do it.
I know these times, but so are the crosses. They didn't invite me on the crosses. Why? Because they're Christians. They don't want that to be a problem. And then I had an opportunity. And look at that one right there. Sometimes you have to put the gun up to put the gun down. That's Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. Huh?
I saw it online.
What?
I saw it online.
Do you read it? And at the bottom of it, it's White United Methodist God specialized in the happy ending. That is Reverend Josh Emerson and Reverend Boston Clark. Emerson moved on, but Reverend Boston still social minister there. And guess what? Reverend Dr. Allison moved on too. And both of those two, Reverend Dr. Josh, if you're going to continue believing in God your way, then I'm having no choice but having to step the right to those halfway around the world from believing in God, however way they are feeling necessary for them needing to believe in God. This is where Josh does this, and that made me mad. Why? Because I was recording it. Yeah, he knew I was recording it. Doesn't pick that up, and I go, including 72 virgins waiting for 19 dead pilots, soon to be arriving. Every day we continue to live for all eternity in our presence. Okay, so he left. He left a few months after that. Reverend Dr. Alice, are you aware that I have a probation revocation hearing coming up soon, February 12th, and she nodded her head in the affirmative, and I go,
hold tight.
Well, United Methodist God specializes in happy ending, like you. Like whatever either 2 to disagree, 3, 4 vote. That's that day whenever everybody's going to believe Trump, everybody's going to believe. Why United Methodist? God, that's a lot of happy ending like you. Takes 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3, 4 vote. Why United Methodist? God, that's a lot of happy ending. Oh, like you. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, lucky you. Take the stats I take whenever everybody's a blue, trust and blue. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, lucky you. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, lucky you. Stats I take whenever everybody's a blue, trust and blue. Okay, all things the same, nothing more, nothing less. What would be the most efficient way for a DeKalb County elected official operating the jail? White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. What would be the most efficient way for a DeKalb County elected official? That means having my neighbor's consent and neighbor's consent operating the jail. They simply hire a bunch of black people and women helping to put in the likes of our 18-year-old Emory reject, along with Emory rejects that like to me live in your neighborhood in jail and keep it in the jail. All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. That would be the most efficient way for the DeKalb County elected officials operating the jail. Let's play Jeopardy, good neighbor. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, lucky you. Saturday when White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy Indo, lucky you. Saturday whenever everybody has belief, trust or disbelief. Let's play Jeopardy, good neighbor. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy Indo, lucky you. Saturday whenever everybody has belief, trust or disbelief. Right now I'm waiting on my probation supervisor officer, Jumaane Davis, showed up. He's parked down in the road, a traffic hazard, right on the bend of a sharp curve. Instead of pulling my driveway, as usual, he had to park his car out on the street, and right on the bend of a very sharp curve. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. Saturday whenever everybody has belief, trust or disbelief. So as usual, instead of pulling my driveway, Officer Jumaane, my probation supervisor, Officer Jumaane Davis parks the car in the street, right on this side of a hill, right on a sharp curve, traffic hazard, more than I've ever been. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. Saturday whenever everybody has belief, trust or disbelief. So, 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, there at DeKalb County Jail and back. Plato's Allegory of the Cave, now in a second. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, there at DeKalb County Jail and back. Plato's Allegory of the Cave, now in a second. If you don't know what Plato's Allegory of the Cave is, then look it up. If you'd rather continue to use my crystal method diction, being dismissive of anything and everything I'm having to say, then don't look it up. Or I already have looked it up, but just don't care. That would be my understanding of the problem of evil, God's silence and penultimate. That would be my God's silence and penultimate. One door and only one, yes, their sides are two. Inside and outside, which side should you? At God's house in the middle of our street, I'd rather not go there. That is roadkill. But hey, good neighbors, there is a sidewalk running down my side of the street. A big, beautiful sidewalk running down my side of the street. Come park on the side with me someday, sweetheart. Like get money worth out of these sidewalks someday. Come park on the side. Get a better man who wants a chance to persuade. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy. Saturday, whenever you're rational belief, trust rational disbelief. Had on my way, I would change the name of Catholic School of Theology to one of joy. Had on my way, I would change the name of Catholic School. White, 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. So what would be no efficient way for DeKalb County's elected officials operating in the jail? I have 8 years of this. Everything's the same, nothing more, nothing less. What would be the most efficient way for DeKalb County's elected officials operating in the jail? They say we hire a bunch of black people, including women, help them put in the likes of their 18-year-old Emory reject and the Emory rejects like to meet in their neighborhood in jail and keep it in jail. They say we hire a bunch of black people, helping them put the likes of our 18-year-old Emory reject, their neighborhood, and the likes of me live in your neighborhood in jail and keep it in jail. Nothing more, nothing less. That would be the most efficient way to do it. Now, in a second. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy Indo, like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy ending like you. So, okay, good neighbors, you're not going to allow me entering on your discussion about our God. We get the God we have, not the one you. If you're not going to allow me entering on your discussion about our God, how about you entering in a discussion with me about our sense of crime and punishment? What are the just punishment for crime? So answer this question for me, good neighbor. If you want to allow me in on your discussion about our God, how about answer this question for me? All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. What's the difference between putting someone in jail 5 years versus someone in jail 1 year for the same offense? What's the difference between putting someone in jail 5 years versus 1 year for the same offense? How about one felony versus 5? All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. Why are we expecting it to be different? Just because you didn't catch them 5 times doesn't mean you shouldn't have. So, all things the same, nothing more than nothing less. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy endings, though, like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy endings, though, like you. So all things the same, 7 days, 30 days, 60 days there to Cobb County Jail and back. Plato's allegory of the cave. Now I understand sagging. So, good neighbors, if you don't know what Plato's allegory of the cave is, then look it up. If you rather continue using my crystal method diction, being dismissive of anything and everything I'm having to say, then don't look it up. Or already have looked it up and just don't care. Now that would be my understanding of the problem of evil, God's silence and pornography. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy endings, don't look like you. Dr. Avery, are you bipolar? No, homopolar, goddamn it, homopolar. Someone who's always appeared angry, bitter, in a foul mood, because everyone else too busy to be optimistic. Absolutely no one will meet him in the middle. Homopolar, goddamn it, homopolar. One door and only one, yet there's either two, inside and outside, which side's you. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy endings, don't look like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy endings, don't look like you. 7 days, 30 days, 60 days there to Cobb County Jail and back. Plato's allegory of the cave. Now I understand sagging. What would be the most efficient way for our DeKalb County elected officials? That means having my neighbor's consent and most certainly Emory's consent operating the jail. What would be the most efficient way for our DeKalb County elected officials? That means having your consent and Emory's consent operating the jail. All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. They simply hire a bunch of black people, including women, helping put into the lights of our 18-year-old Emory reject living in their neighborhood and the likes of the Emory rejects like me living in your neighborhood in jail and keeping them in jail. Nothing more, nothing less. White United Methodist, God specializes in having like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in having like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in having like you. That's that day whenever irrational belief trumps rational disbelief. That's that day. So if I don't live in your neighborhood, whose neighborhood will I live in? White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy ending like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy ending like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy ending like you. All right, good neighbors, if you're not going to allow me in on your discussion about our God, how about you enter in a discussion with me about our sense of crime and punishment? What are the just punishment for a crime? Let's be honest with ourselves. Law favors the cautious. What's the difference between who is writing our laws? Those having a surplus. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy. Bye-bye, enjoy getting to know you too. One at a time. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy ending like you. So, if you're not going to allow me in on your discussion about our God, again, we get the God we have on doing you. How about entering in a discussion with me about our sense of crime and punishment? What are the just punishment for a crime? White United Methodist, God specializes in happy ending like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy ending like you. This is what I like about shouting out all the cards. It doesn't matter how fat they are, thin they are, old they are, young they are, rich they are, poor they are, happy they are, sad they are. They don't want to hear what I'm having to say. They just keep going. How can my little pinky, that one right there, my little pinky, compete with all that higher power behind all those index fingers rolling up power darkening windows? How can my little pinky, that one right there, compete with all that higher power behind all those index fingers rolling up power darkening windows? Huh? How can it? Now, all them rolled up windows, that would be my understanding of the God of your understanding. All them power darkened windows rolled up would be my understanding of your God of understanding. So, all things the same, nothing more, nothing. 7 days, 30 days, 60 days there to Cobb County Jail and back. Plato's allegory of the cave. Now I understand sagging. If you don't know what Plato's allegory of the cave is, then look it up. Do you want to continue using my critical method just to be dismissive of anything and everything I have to say? Then don't look it up. I already have looked it up and just don't care. White United, take 1 reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes to have you know like you. Take 1 reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes to have you know like you. That's that day whenever you're rational belief turns rational belief. So, neighbors, all things saying nothing more, nothing less, what would be the most efficient way for our DeKalb County's elected officials? That means having your consent and Emory's consent operating the jail. All things the same, what would be the most efficient way for the DeKalb County's elected official? Means having your consent and Emory's consent operating in the jail. They simply have a bunch of black people, including women, helping them put the likes of our 18-year-old Emory Jack living in their neighborhood and the like Emory Jack that like me living in your neighborhood in jail, keeping them in jail. All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. That would be the most efficient way for our DeKalb County elected officials operating in the jail. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes to have you know like you. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes to have you know like you. So, all things the same, nothing more, nothing less. So, 5 years versus 1 year, 5 years in jail versus 1 year in jail for the same offense. What's the difference? How about 1 felony versus 5? Just because you didn't catch them 5 times within 5 years doesn't mean you couldn't have, shouldn't have. If all things the same, nothing more, nothing less, you should have caught them again 5 times. Why United Methodist, God specializes to have you know like you. What's the difference between 5 years in jail versus 1 year in jail for the same offense? How about 1 felony versus 5? Just because you didn't catch them 5 times doesn't mean you shouldn't have. All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. Why would you not have been able to? Why United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes to have you know like you. That's that day whenever everybody's going to turn blue. Now, everybody accuses me when I knock on the door, I'm banging on the door. When I confront, I'm harassing. What else is it? When you don't have anything to say, I'm a monologue rant. If you don't say anything, if you talk, input into the conversation, if you don't start a conversation, I'll start it. If you don't input, it's a monologue rant. But you didn't have to say anything to listen to it. You didn't have to say anything long enough for you to call it a monologue rant, did you? You could have walked away. No, but you just sit down there listening, and then you. Okay. So, Reverend Josh, if you're going to continue to not believing in God your way, then I'm having no choice but having to accept the right to those halfway around the world from believing in God, however way they are feeling it necessary for them needing to believe in God, including 72 virgins waiting for 19 dead pilots to be arriving. Every day we continue to live for all eternity in present. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes to happy endings like you. Okay, Reverend Alice, are you aware that I have a probation revocation hearing coming up? She's not affirmative. Well, are you aware that it was September the 9th? By the time I had it in my yard September the 9th, that triggered that probation revocation? No. I don't go, well, I had 6 times in my yard that day, 4 faith in the road and 2 took faith in the house. You know what day September the 9th is? She didn't know. And I go, September the 9th, first Saturday after Labor Day. That was your Good Neighbor Day. That's one sign I have faith in the house. Lynn Memorial United Methodist Church, their purpose, loving God, loving neighbor. Good Neighbor Day, first Saturday after Labor Day. I suppose it would be Thanksgiving, make it up the rest of the year. Follow that with 1 post-dinner Thanksgiving breadcrumb, then you set for a whole year. You ain't got to do a goddamn thing you don't want to do until the first Saturday after Labor Day. Good Neighbor Day. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes at the end of it like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes at the end of it. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes at the end. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes at the end of it like you. That's that day whenever you're rational belief, some rational belief. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes at the end of it like you. This is what I like about shouting on a car. It doesn't matter how fat they are, thin they are, old they are, young they are, happy they are, sad they are. They don't want to hear what I'm about to say. Keep going. So what me being confrontational, harassing, whatever, was nothing more than me wanting to share my opinion with our Emory community. Nothing more than me giving the Emory community an opportunity to provide me with the information needed to change what was just my opinion. So, good neighbor, what's the difference between a conclusion, a conjecture, and an answer to the finger poke? A conjecture, well, we ought to know what that is by now, because I'm talking about it enough out here. It's nothing more than a conclusion before or without all the facts. And then the thing about however, sweetheart, is the very moment we have enough information able to arrive at an accurate conclusion. So what's the difference between a conjecture and opinion? Well, me sharing my opinions with you, it's nothing more than me giving the Emory community the opportunity, providing me with the information, changing what's just my opinion, conjecture. So, if you're not able to successfully defend your belief opinion, then only you know how best to correct the problem. Me, if I'm not able, if you taught me, I'll go back and study, and if I find a way to beat it, I'll come back. If I don't know the answer, if you taught me in a discussion, well, it's not over because we ended out. I will see that you won, but I'll come back if I figure something else out. But if I come to you, you just listen to what I have to say, and then you present me with a letter warning me. How many of my neighbors are aware that the Emory police presented me with a letter warning me of criminal trespassing? I'm learning that most of you don't even know. Yes, the Emory police presented me with a letter warning me of criminal trespassing. Why? Because I approached Glen Memorial United Methodist Church senior pastor, Reverend Dr. Alice. What a fucking joke. Reverend Doctor, what a fucking joke. Magna cum laude for canonical theology. What does that mean, graduating magna cum laude? Her theology perfect? Of course not. We got summa cum laude. Okay, so Reverend Dr. Alice, September the 9th, the day that triggered my probation revocation hearing, was their Good Neighbor Day. The two signs that I have facing the house: Glen Memorial, the perfect, loving God, loving neighbor. Good Neighbor Day for Saturday after Labor Day. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy endings like you. Out of my way, I'll change the name of canonical theology to one of joy. So the other sign was back there in front of the cross. Now you couldn't see it behind the cross. One day I had 15 signs behind the cross. That was not a violation of code compliance. One day I had 15 signs behind the cross. That was not considered a violation of code ordinance. But I had a sign in front of the cross, facing the cross. In other words, you couldn't see it, neither could I see it from the house. Then truth be God, you can first one and said, why not? So, me being offensive, inflammatory, confrontational was nothing more than me than offering. I want to share my opinion with the Emory community, allow our Emory community the opportunity, providing me the information needed to change what was just my conjecture. If you're not able to do that, then presenting me with so it ends with the finger probe. Okay, if that's the best you can do, you're not even trying. You're not even trying to provide me any information to change my opinion. You're not even trying. White United Methodist. If they want to read the 2 degree 3 before you vote. White United Methodist. What they believe, God specializes in happy endings like you. They want to read the 2 degree 3 before you vote. White United Methodist. What they believe, God specializes in happy endings like you. They say it's hard to do the right thing. It's not hard doing the right thing. It's just hard doing what the right thing to do is. Once you do know what the right thing to do, it's hard not doing the right thing. A good man is not without sin. Now, this day and age, we got to split the world in half. A good woman, our half of the world, a career woman, is also not without sin. They admit and expiate. But now, how do we go about expiating for our sin? Admitting and expiating is where our problem lies. Okay, and I, if I'm raised by the earth, will draw all people to myself. Well, Jesus the Nazareth was raised by the earth on the cross, physically. But it's up to us to raise him even higher mentally before he becomes the watchman on witness among our Methodists, white Methodists. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. Believe and take practice, always has, always will. And no one can put the effort into believing crap unless they're getting something back out of it. Okay? So you raise me higher than the cross, we lose all control of that story. You raise me higher than the cross, you're free to believe whatever goddamn way you please, and there's nothing the rest of us can say or do about it. You raise up Jesus Nazareth higher than that cross, then there's nothing the rest of us can do or say about it. You're free to believe whatever goddamn crap you want to. Take one to read the 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, God specializes in happy endings like you. Take one to read and 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God specializes in happy endings like you. That's that day when every resident believes, turns rest of disbelief. Now, I certainly do not feel I have an obligation, responsibility, helping our white United Methodist live their sheltered lives. Donna, are you aware that our deceased, frugal Republican Methodist father charged just as much as living black baby as he did a white baby? Yet it's his party politics that's holding them back from their fair chance at a slice of the American pie. Yes, Jumaane, I'm already aware of this, but he sent them one final bill, and they still didn't finish paying back. My dad, we don't let our father working himself into an early grave, provided with family. He died bad, he died early, but my dad's money bought that house, my dad's money bought my sister's house, my dad's money bought my brother's house. So, we are not self-made. That was Methodist laundry money. My dad did an estate planning, used Methodist lawyers, we went to Methodist church, used Methodist lawyers, that's Methodist laundry money. What? They want to read the 2 to disagree, 3 before we vote. White United Methodist, what they believe, God best like have in him. You don't take me to camp?
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
But you are in violation?
I know, but so all the signs. And they had the police officers come out. That's 24 hours, 7 days a week. So they can't write me up for that. Just alone. But I should be free to do everything else.
Alone for what now?
Huh?
Write you up alone for what?
Just the cause alone. Me, Officer Brown. Okay, I showed up. The day you brought me to jail last time. I showed up for a trial here for two citations trial. You aware of that? Okay. Well, before that, not that time, but for the first time, we had a pre-trial hearing. Me, Solicitor General, Mr. Kim, and Officer Brown. On the hall, we talked about it. And I bought the sign. And we all agreed that those signs are crosses. Even my public friend, they're crossed at the sign. But she wasn't, public friend didn't represent me anyway. She's actually, and I had to get past my public defender's opinion. I never got past that. Anyway, we agreed that's right. Okay. The nailed to tree. That's a code order. It violates the code order. It's more than 4 feet above the ground. That's a code order violation. It's greater than, as you figure out the outline of it, minimally image, that's the bigger than 50 square feet. That's a code violation. You add those two cars together, that's more than 24 square code violation. And that's out there every day, you know? And they can write me up a new code violation, but they haven't. So why have they not? So if I'm going to quit, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I were to take down 5, which 5 do I get? I get my short, don't I? I can take my short for 5. I take down, right?
Well, I mean,
I can take down. Go 2 crosses, and how about 3, 4, 5? Wait, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 crosses. So that means I can take 5 down. But they don't count. They haven't counted. I mean, when I had 4 signs in the yard, it was 6 signs actually. They didn't count them. You know, that's my point.
Well, they don't count the crosses as.
But they should. They have no right.
It's a structure. It's not,
They can. They just don't. They don't can. That's where they. If they're not consistent in violating the code order. See, the cross is how the defense is made. Now look, and I, if I'm raised by the earth, will draw all people to myself. That was Jesus. And I. Okay. Well, he was physically raised by the earth. You know, he could have told Pontius Pilate what Pontius Pilate needed to hear in order to bear his life, but he didn't. He stood his ground. There may be a kingdom for me somewhere that I know to be true. Maybe, we don't know. You know, my God, so what I'm here for, okay, you raise him, okay, but you have to raise him even higher before he becomes the watchman that I'm witnessing among our white Methodists. You know, they think they're going to be forgiven for the sin, while black theology think they're going to be rewarded for the suffering. So they cancel each other. Nothing happens. They're doing absolutely nothing. They do the Negro College Fund, but it doesn't make up for the overall bigotry.
A what now?
They do the Negro College Fund. They do scholarship for black. Okay, that's not what I'm telling them to stop. That's a start. But is it enough to make it for the overall? My family in Arkansas, they're Methodist. Donna, are you aware that our deceased, frugal Republican Methodist father charged as much of them black baby as he did a white baby? Yet at this party politics, that's holding them back from their fair share, that a slight to the American pie. Yes, Jim Ed, I'm already aware of that. But he sent them one final bill and they still didn't finish paying him back. I'm sure he had white patients that didn't finish paying him back either. So, Donna, you really do need to stop cheering for, she's 7 years older than me, stop cheering for the Confederate Army every time you watch a Civil War era movie. Especially considering all you do is play tennis with your rich lady Republican friend, but that's just the way it was back then. Yeah? Yes, Donna, you are so right about this. It is a very good thing there have been some improvement since. But it was our family haven't had nothing to do with any improvement. Your family still haven't had nothing to do with improvement. In other words, she's not helping me share our story. They won't back me up, and I can't even get a foothold. So, so they need to pay for their sins. They're not doing it. They need to help. So they're not going to pay for their sins. You know, when they were visiting, I tried to use my father as an example from my mother, my understanding of purgatory. Okay, she knew what they did. Now, my understanding of purgatory is that Dad died. He's in the middle, he's not in heaven yet. So he left all the money he paid for my house, Donna's house, David's house, and they don't do charity. They don't do anything in Arkansas. And so my understanding is all the black babies, you know, we made that money off of black people. So Dad's not getting into heaven until we first see how God first sees how we spend his money. So he's not getting to heaven yet. We got to. He's providing for family. Okay. Now, what's the difference between my big baby, my big sister, knowing that her daddy's in heaven, knowing that her daddy's in heaven, and her little baby brother Abel pretending he believes in purgatory? What's the difference? She knows he's in heaven, so she doesn't have to do anything. I'm able to pretend, and I'm trying to use that as okay. You don't claim to believe in God. You better be fair about it. You better be reasonable about it. They won't do it. Okay. So just before the trial, I read research our judge Matthew McCord. I researched him, and I found out that he mentions that he's a founding member of the George Anderson Project. So this is something that he puts on his profile up on him. So this is something that he. This is an opinion. Hey, listen, let me say it. I thought this is an opinion. So I went and looked it up, and they were giving thought. I loved it. I loved everything he said. So what I did was I copied and pasted it out. I sent it to my sister, and I donated $10,000. I owe them a $10,000 check, and but they refuse it. They refuse it. So this was my way of telling Judge Matthew McCord, no, you cannot use this side expiating for your sins against me. If you're unfair in any way to me in my trial, you cannot use. That was just my way of letting him know that I covered it.
Also,
he knows he's not being fair.
Referencing Mary Hinkle, which there is a no contact.
He said he wasn't going to interfere in my science either.
All right. There's a no contact directly with Mary.
Well, guess what? I went to U.S. Representative Mary Margaret Oliver. I went to U.S. Representative. Hey, listen to me. I went to here. I'm okay for me to go to politics, right? Meeting. I went to Atlanta Parent, and U.S. Representative Mary Margaret Oliver. I told her meeting, and she was there, And I said nothing to her. I didn't approach her. She saw because she walked by me. She gave me this look. I ignored her. But hey, she's in politics. I'm in politics. We're both neighborhood activists. She had no right to shut me up. She's a neighborhood activist.
But you can.
She's a president of the Mason Mill Civic. Now she went and be arrested, but I'm not allowed to call her out on her politics. Mary Hinkle, read Isaiah 9. You read Isaiah 9. Isaiah 9. You read Isaiah 9. I have every right doing that. She has her thing that she has her right.
July 6th.
I have got to. And then they violated the Green Law, and they used him as a witness against me. Only him. And so all y'all did was y'all just egg me on him. Y'all egg me on even more.
And directly referencing Mary Hinkle.
Okay, I'm ready to go to jail. I'm ready to go to jail over this. But but that's not an official restraining order. No, why is it a restraining order? Because it's probation. Probation. You lose all your rights. Had he done that before I was put on probation, I would have had an opportunity to contest it. This way, I'm not allowed an opportunity. So you're helping them with their manipulation stuff. So what to do? So what would be an official way for our DeKalb County election? I mean, most certainly operating in jail. They can't be hard a bunch of black people, including women. No, all these people, we're not violent. It's just they don't have shaped size that come in. And they don't have guns on them either. We're not violent, but they give them jobs. And the males are already emasculated. And here they are, women officers, men have.
Right, that's clear.
At one point. And I'll tell you the story already. And I'll also tell you the story about the black kennel person that was fired because he smelled bad. No, they wrote him up for targeting and get fired for that instead. So I don't know what the real reason was, but they didn't fire him for the reason they're claiming to. So, I have all these stories. You're not helping me share the thing with my family. You're not helping me get that story out there. You can give me credibility. You're giving me credibility for all of it. So you're tagging them. So there's simply how much black people help like you, helping them put the likes of our 18-year-old Emory Jack living in their neighborhood, and the Emory Jacks like me living in their neighborhood, Emory's neighborhood, in jail, keeping jail, code of force and all that. So you're take advantage of your bias against me. I'm trying to. How can I help you? Help me help all of us instead of just you.
Don't violate probation.
Well, it wasn't a fair trial.
Don't violate probation.
It wasn't a fair trial. You could.
Well, I have nothing to do with the trial.
You can do your job and arrest me, but at the same time, you can advocate for me to get the truth out there. You could, but you could help me. You just choose not to.
It's not about what my opinions are.
Okay. Well,
I service the courts.
Well, yeah, all right. You can do your job. Arrest me now. You can arrest me. But then at the same time, you back me up on something. On one of my opinions. But until you back me up on one of my opinions, then I'm in the trouble to tell me I got it right about it.
Whether I agree with you or I don't agree with you,
I know you got a job.
As
all Parkers in negotiation, how can it be?
Part of it, you already know.
I go, look, right there, they have a letter warning me of criminal trespass. Not just Emory, not just Glenn, but the Emory police have the authority 500 feet off campus, well within their authority. But then you go and read all the incident reports. They have several incident reports. All I did was just approach people and talk to them, share my opinion with them, my thoughts. And then they call an incident report that I'm being disrupted. No, I've done nothing. They just didn't hear what I haven't said. I showed up, I behaved. But then guess what? They took on the incident report, but they didn't bother getting my side of the story. That is the same with that black kennel person. That's what they did. Emory police tells you right there that it's biased. So they didn't even bother. And when I did tell them my side of the story, they didn't put that in there. So reflect me. 7 days in jail, 30 days in jail, 60 days in jail. Plato's Allegory of the Cave. Now in the sense that, you know what Plato's Allegory of the Cave is? Mm-hmm. You know who Plato is?
Yep.
You know who Plato is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he had the Allegory of the Cave. Basically what it is, he had this tribe of cave people. And they always worship shadows on the fire, and then they always worship the shadows on the wall. They had the visuals and all that. Well, one day one of them leaves the cave, and he says it's another world. He learned something. So he comes back and he wants to, bring these people out and show it to them, but they don't want to. They're comfortable to do. That's the method of church. And, so I started, as they had the first 18 years of my life, the most reputable, the most reputable years of my life, I should have every right to expect another them accept some responsibility, family at the child, or my mother. Who did they fail my mother? Or did my mother fail me taking me to that shirt? Okay. Don't bother failing me as a child. You're doing a fault anyway. I had to quit the method fag atheist I am today. I am method fag without a atheist. And why do I refuse to label myself a Christian? Oh, he's Muslim. Oh, now, does that sound familiar? Oh, he's Muslim. Does that sound familiar? We'll talk about Obama. We have our Christians going, oh, he's Muslim. They don't, he's Christian, he's going to be Christian, but they don't agree with him. Oh, he's Muslim. So, okay, now, I realize one can be a Methodist fag. At the same time, I refuse to label myself Christian. Now, if others want to label me a Christian for whatever reason of their own, they're more than welcome to do so. But they got to realize, based on my behavior, opinion, and all that, but they got to realize, Muslims dream halfway in the world, but they're going to believe in it. I'm going to consider me one with our Christian here, whether I prove this or not. So I believe it can be right going to our churches, especially the Methodist churches, since they had the first 18 years of my life, the first year, calling them out on their understanding about it. Now, for God's sake, this is a liberal arts and science campus at Emory University. You know, James Wagner gave her voter press release, Thomas Wayne University. Rosewood Massacre. You familiar with Rosewood Massacre? Supervisor Silver and Officer Marina were not. Are you familiar with the Rosewood Massacre? Mm-hmm. You know what that is?
Rosewood, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is it about?
The town of Rosewood. I know what it is.
Well, tell me what it is.
I gotta tell you, but I know what it is.
What is it?
I know.
You don't know.
Okay, if you want to think that, that's fine.
Well, it's history.
I know it is.
History, nothing but a fable of who so, do we share the same history? How do you remember history?
They about to get it.
That is the teaching definition of penitent of prevarication. He was so big. That line came from the movie. He was so big, he was so black. Well, we had a meeting with Officer Silver. The first meeting I had back in 2011 with Officer Silver and Officer Marina, when I had bags on the tree, and we got done. We got done with all that, and then they were going like can't be nailed tree, and I said here's one that said what was that? Seasonal activities seasonal holiday decoration was exemption.
Right.
Okay. Well, seasonal holiday seasonal is a depends on perspective. Now, so I had Halloween and Christmas out here. When you bend both perspectives together, that's the land of the living dead. And why do you think the living among the dead? He is not here. He is risen. Well, we have all these, and these inflatable. At least they were all smiling. They were on Halloween, but they were all smiling. I was my neighbors, kids are throwing eggs in my house. I want you to come to my house. I want to show you my house. I want you to make it easy for you to do your job by being a token nigger. You're being a token boy, Jumaane boy, what you been. You're nothing but a token Jumaane boy. Why you're not Methodist? What they believe, God doesn't have you like you. The typically hard bunch of black people, including women, have them put in like our 18-year-old Emory Jacks live in their neighborhood, and the Emory Jacks like me living in this neighborhood.
Where you get that picture from?
I took it up here on Claremont. I went to. That's exactly where it was. It was on Claremont. Just before you get to the Sunshine Camp. You know what the Sunshine Camp is?
No.
Children with Cancer.
Okay.
And on sidewalk here there was a sign, and it said 2009 through the end of time, something like that. Pete. Well, okay. Some people get to think being too, okay. Why am I such an asshole? 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 Why do people keep telling me why am I such an asshole? I'll tell you why I'm such an asshole. I'm not an asshole to everyone. At this point, I know I'm an asshole to everyone for the same reason. Please don't stop now. Do tell me more. Why am I such an asshole? I thought I was just making conversation, Okay. And so here, I'm such an asshole. What does it mean? What does it mean? A truly virgin man will come to the aid of a distant stranger just as quickly as a close friend. Then I thought of Jesus, never. Then again, if men were true virtuous, they would have no friends. Okay. Now I realize that you don't have to be virtuous to have a friend. You simply have to take a step in the right direction. Now I have to, when I take a step back, I try to take a step back in the right. First time when I did my intervention, told everybody was freaking out. Everybody was go get help. Nobody. How does one go after help? One take church again. So so Emory take that down. Emory could be my. They won't. Emory should.
Well, they don't have to though, James.
Emory, the liberal arts science, you dumb fuck. You dumb fuck.
I'm going to send my car for a minute.
So that should take something wrong. Well, go arrest me if you want to, but they should write me up for the. They can arrest me for the cross along for the sign. Let them do that. Go tell Supervisor Jumaane and tell him to write me up for the crosses and to hit me in violation of the, and then we will have to talk about that. Otherwise, you're simply playing the game.
Well, they may be zealous. Hey. 30. All right, 10-4. I appreciate it. Okay, all right, thanks.
Let me show you one other thing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I got time. You know, I'll be here. I'm not going nowhere. I appreciate it, man. Okay, all right.
Okay, you know who offered to do it here? You know who offered to do it here? Okay, she took it verbally.
All right, listen, hold on. Just hold tight. Let me sit in my car for a minute. I got to write some stuff up.
Not me?
No. It's about my visit, but you are in violation.
Well, I know that, but I've been in violation from the very second I violated code compliance.
I know you've been talking about this.
You know, that right there, that right there is interfering with my freedom impression. When they put only the sign, those signs they don't like, that is what First Amendment is supposed to be protected. That is the violation of my first. And this is I could appeal it, and I'm sure I will win an appeal, but I don't want to appeal it. I want to win it through logic, reasoning. Now, if you don't value logic, what logic could I present them that will value logic? If you don't value evidence, what evidence can I present these people that will give them value? Obviously, it's wrong. I'm right. If there's anything that I'm talking about, it's not me who's not doing the right thing wrong. As it relates to my sign for behavior, it is not me who's not doing the right thing.
I got you.
It's not me. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Saturday, whenever rational belief, take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Saturday, whenever rational belief, rational disbelief. Saturday. Dr. Averill, you bipolar? No, homopolar, goddamn homopolar. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Saturday, whenever everybody believes rational disbelief. Homopolar, goddammit, homopolar. Just a word that I made up. Trying to drive somebody who's always angry, bitter, and a foul mood because everyone else should be being optimistic. No one willing me to be in the middle. God's house in the middle of our street, I'd rather not go there. That is roadkill, roadkill, roadkill. But hey, good neighbor, there's a sidewalk running down my side of the street. That big, beautiful sidewalk. Come proselytize with me someday. Let's get our money worth out of these sidewalks. Come proselytize. Give the better man or woman a chance to persuade. Come proselytize. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know you. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Malcolm X was right. Sometimes you do have to pick the gun up and put the gun down. But then again, we have a Black Lives Matter problem. All Black lives don't matter, depending on what view in the gun you get from. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Saturday, whenever irrational belief trumps rational disbelief. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Now I've been repeating myself out here long enough for anyone in the neighborhood ain't good at you not knowing what it is I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, that's not my fault. If you do know what I'm saying, then hey, that's my understanding of the problem of evil. God started you pornography. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Thank you for parking there, Alfred Jumaane. You slow the traffic down enough for them to hear me. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Take one to reason, two to disagree, three before you vote, sweetheart. White United Methodist, what they believe. God, specialize to have you know like you. Let Betty, sweetheart, Jesus come in, let Betty. If you're not able to successfully defend your viewpoint, belief, then you know how best to correct the problem. How many of my neighbors are not even aware that the Emory police presented me with a letter warning me of criminal trespassing? Not only am I not allowed on Glen Memorial United Methodist Church, I'm not allowed on any part of the liberal arts society campus of Emory, nor even the property of campus like the hospital. Emory Healthcare, God specializes in happy endings like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. White United Methodist is what they believe. God specializes in happy endings like you. Reverend Dr. Allen, I'm holding you responsible for the behavior of your congregation. You're responsible for your own actions. She snapped, started walking away from me. Forced me to have to raise my voice before she got out of here and rang. But you just think communion. I'm next we have retirement. That's what got me presented with that letter. Final straw that got me presented with the letter of criminal trespassing. As we live on a round planet, neighborhood is down opposite term. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. White United Methodist. God specializes in happy endings like you. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. White United Methodist is what they believe. God specializes in happy endings like you. God make America great again. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. White United Methodist. God specializes in happy endings. That's that day when the irrational belief turned rational belief. I played jeopardy good neighbors. The bricks have fallen, but we replaced with stone. The fig trees have been cut, but we replaced with cedar. I like it like you. Thank God for 9/11 and my next door neighbor, the Holly Bollywood House. They've increased your property value. I like it like you. God help save it, Charlie. Betty how you want. What trees are dangerous? You won't die because of one. God help save it, please. Even though White United Methodists are back of those useless Green Acre faggots that hit the rain and you rain and rich concubine and get me. Even though White United Methodists are back of those two useless Green Acre faggots and hit the rain and you rain and rich concubine and get me. It's Charlie. Money spend it however you want. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy endings like you. That's that day whenever irrational belief trumps rational belief. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy endings like you. That's that day whenever irrational belief trumps rational belief. 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. I didn't ask y'all to vote. Y'all voted without my consent. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 for we vote. What they believe. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy endings. Had on my way, I would change the name of Canonical Theology to one of Joy. I bet you they don't even know which one they are. Reverend Dr. Alice, I'm holding you responsible for the behavior of your congregation. You're responsible for your own actions. Snap. And I just got to remind her that September the 9th, the day that triggered my probation revocation, was their Good Neighbor Day. Glen Memorial United Methodist Church, their purpose, loving God, loving neighbor. Good Neighbor Day for Saturday, that's Labor Day. And they get together and make sandwiches, and they go rollerblading, they go be the nursing home. I'm not asking them to stop doing that, but are they doing enough? Good Neighbor Day for Saturday after Labor Day. I suppose it would be Thanksgiving making up the rest of the year. I follow that with one post-Thanksgiving breadcrumb, and you're set for a whole year. You ain't got to do a goddamn thing you don't want to do until the first Saturday after Labor Day. There's Good Neighbor Day. One door and only one. Yes, that's the two, inside and outside. Which side's you? As I see a door being two ways, as opposed to one side or the other, lock key, or Emory's letter one recruitment purpose, God's house now becomes the middle of our street. But I'd rather not go there. That is roadkill, roadkill, roadkill. But hey, good neighbor, there is a sidewalk that's running down my side of the street. A big, beautiful sidewalk. Come possibly with me. I see you laughing, girl. Come possibly with me someday, sweetheart. Let's get the better man who wants a chance to persuade. Come possibly with me. Let's get our money worth out of these sidewalks. And think about it. Glen Memorial, after Reverend Dr. Alex snapped and talked walk away from me, forced me to yell, but you did the communion up next week, retirement. There were people, members of the congregation down the veranda. Even Reverend Brent Huckabee was standing right there talking to another woman. And when I had to raise my voice, they kind of stood up and looked our way, but then went back to talking. They totally ignored it. And I stood right there. And I watched Reverend Dr. While I was waiting on Reverend Brent Huckabee defending with that woman, I just kind of was watching Reverend Dr. Alex talking to the white man. The white man was like, didn't know what to do. Then when Reverend Brent Huckabee was done with talking to that woman, I said, she didn't let me finish. And he goes, all right, yeah, 2 minutes. And I pointed out to him, y'all just spent a lot of money putting in a handicap access ramp to your education room. You spent a lot of money on that, including the bathroom, just to get a couple more people in here and what you have to say. Now, how do we get you out of the churches onto the sidewalk here and what the rest of us have to say? How do we get them out of those churches? I don't talk, why United Methodist, what they believe. God better not have like you. That's why they won't come out of those churches. And then the thing, so Scripture did nothing but living a lie. How do we get them out of those churches onto the sidewalk here? What we have to do? They spent all that memorial. They spent all that money, put in a handicap access ramp, making it look cosmetically appearing, making it look aesthetic appealing as possible. Put in a handicap ramp into the education building, as well as redoing the bathroom. Spent a lot of money on that, just to get a couple more people in there hearing what they have to say. Now, how do we get them out of those churches onto the sidewalks, hearing what the rest of us have to say? Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3, 4, 5, vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes happy, look at them. How do we get them out of the churches? So, Emory presented me with a letter, warning me, that should tell you something's wrong. They could help me with my Christian Methodist addiction, but they don't want to. Why? Because White United Methodist, God specializes happy in, and that's why. Take 1 to read, 2 to disagree, 3, 4, 5, vote. So, obviously, James Wagner wrote a press release, time for courageous university. Obviously, Emory isn't ready yet. So, after having witnessed what I have lived in this neighborhood 8 years, I have witnessed our Emory community for 8 years, I now no longer hold a single DeKalb County inmate totally responsible for the crime, or even someone on probation. I no longer hold a single DeKalb County inmate, including those drive-by shootings of a little boy, or even those on probation. If there's a line where even our liberal Methodists will resort to manipulation, deception, punishment, prevarication, looking the other way, refusing all the faith ignorant, then at the end, after all is said and done, I don't care how far apart these lines are as they relate to the difference between our conservatives and our liberals. They are no more less different or more than the conservatives are. If there's a line where even our liberals and progressive that can be reached by our liberal and progressive, where even they will resort to manipulation, deception, pernicious, and prevarication, looking the other way, refusing all the faith ignorant, silent equal sound, or refusing to enter the dialogue in purgatory, then I don't care how far apart these lines are, they relate to the difference between our conservatives and liberals. In the end, after all is said and done, they are no more different or more moral than the conservative. So, I'm not accusing any of my neighbors of being bad people. Absolutely not. I'm not accusing a single one of my Emory neighbors being bad people, nor void of action able, proven, and acted wise. But when needed, obviously our Emory community can be a clique much able, wise, and a leader per cunt. Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3, 4 to vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes have like you. That's that day whenever president believe Trump president believe. Go get your daddy drunk and sit on it, boy. If it's okay for a lot daughter to do it, I'm sure it's okay for you to do it. Go get your daddy drunk and sit on it. If anything, it might keep your daddy from getting your mother drunk pregnant again. Okay, matter of fact, little cattle. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to wake people up. Okay, so neighbor, you're not gonna allow me entering on your discussion about our God. And you're not going to enter into a discussion with me about, I say, the crime and punishment, what are the just punishment for a crime. Then how about Methodist facts or catalyst? I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to wake people up. Answer this question for me. What's the difference between a bowling ball and a tri-delta? If you don't want to talk about this, allow me in on your discussion about our God, or you don't want to, or if you enter on a discussion with me about a crime, the sense of crime and punishment, or what a just punishment for a crime, then how about answer this question? Is it a joke? A technician, a straight technician won't share with me at work. Answer this, what's the difference between our bowling ball and a tri-delta? A tri-delta, by the way, is a sorority, like on Emory. Tri-delta sorority. What's the difference between a bowling ball and a tri-delta? You're going to get 3 fingers in a bowling ball. You're going to get 3 fingers in a bowling ball. I don't get it. That's a choice. That ain't natural. I don't get it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take all these down and you write me up for the 2 crosses, okay? I'm going to take all these down and take 2 crosses. Oh no, you got a picture, I'm going to write me up for the 2 crosses. I want you to write me up for the 2 crosses, ma'am. Me, you, and Mr. Kemp, we already said the crossable signs. So you got me up nailed to the tree.
We already
more than great fruit crate. You be sure to write them up. You be sure to write them up.
You like going to jail.
You be sure to write them up.
How you doing?
You write those crosses up. I am more than willing to go to jail. What's the most efficient way for the DeKalb County elected officials operating their jails? They think we have a bunch of black people helping them put in the likes of our 18-year-old Emory reject their neighborhood, and their Emory reject that like me to their neighborhood in jail and keep them in jail. What's the most efficient way for the DeKalb County elected officials most efficiently operating their jail? They think we have a bunch of black people helping them put in the likes of our 18-year-old Emory reject living in their neighborhood, and the Emory rejects like me living in the Emory neighborhood in jail and keeping them in jail. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the picture. I could have put a sign there with sniffle out there, couldn't I?
James, I'm still gonna violate.
No, I'm letting you go to jail, but I want you to write me up for the crosses.
Oh, I know.
Be fair about it. Write me up for the crosses. Be fair about it. Write me up for the crosses. If y'all gonna continue claiming to believe in God your way, those crosses are offensive to me. I am more than willing to jail. If y'all not gonna allow me a fair hearing, I'm more than willing to go to jail. 7 days, 30 days, 60 days there at the Cobb County Jail and back. Plato Valley going to cave. Now I understand sagging. So, all things are saying nothing more than left. What would be the most efficient way for the Cobb County elected officials operating in the jail? They simply have a bunch of black people having to put in the likes of their 18-year-old immigrant reject in their neighborhood, and the immigrant rejects like to be the immigrant neighborhood in jail and keep it in jail. Nothing more, nothing less. All things saying nothing more, nothing less. That's the most efficient way for them to do it. They want to read the 2 to disagree 3 4 vote. Why, United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes in happy Indian like you. Hello, Officer Brown. Remember me? I want to hear you say it.
I can't forget you. I can't forget you. You won't let me.
You can't what?
I can't forget you.
Forget me.
I cannot forget you. You
Forget me.
won't let me.
Forget me.
Can't forget you.
Okay, but we talked about she's Catholic. You know
I'll
that?
have you sign for citation, okay?
I want you to be sure to include the quad, nailed to a tree, more than 4 foot within 10 feet of the right of way. Be sure you get all those 2 crosses in there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what the different rabbit counts. You can see that on the road.
You got 7 signs.
Huh?
You got 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you had 7.
Well, I know I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You had 7.
Be fair to me. Be fair to me. I had to do that to get you out here. I had to do that to get you out
So
here.
you admitted you had 7 signs?
Yes! Now, the thing, that's I covered the record. He wrote in there that I confessed to, I admitted to be tested positive that day and that day. The thing is I would have tested positive every day for the hearing. But y'all, that is manipulation, deception, manipulation. You stupid fuckers, you're playing right in the game. So now I understand sagging. That is aimed at you guys. I understand sagging.
James.
Mr. April?
James.
Calm down.
Dr. Abe, no.
Are you going to sign?
Until you write me up for the signs, I am not coming down. It's not bipolar good reason.
Right.
It's not bipolar good reason. She's Catholic. She's Catholic. That's why they went for hard with her. She's Catholic. She was willing to write me up, but once I found out, that's why I had to if she was Negro or Hispanic could tell. She's Catholic, that's all I need to know.
So I want to make sure that
They want to read the 2 to disagree 3 4 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe. God specializes in happy Indo like you. All things the same, nothing more, nothing less. I don't never fight with that.
7 signs out, correct?
Yes, I agree. I never stop lying, you stupid fuck. You're taking advantage of the truth here. Now you be truthful. Now you be now you for saying you get your information in a truthful manner. You said that in a truthful manner. I'm about to answer your question. Now you answer my question in a truthful manner. Otherwise, you're just another token Jumaane boy.
Okay.
And you are the token Catholic. What you are. They're taking advantage of me. Okay, what's the difference between our liberal leaders and our conservative leaders? Or a different way of asking the same question. What do all of our representatives, both elected and non-elected, judges and everything, have in common? They simply triangulate their good fortune, Joe fortune, of the congeniality by big fortune of the constituent. And that's all they're doing, taking advantage of your congeniality. So, answer that question for me.
You're entitled to it.
Huh? Y'all never want a fair hearing from me. I was cheated out of it with the public defender.
We have nothing to do with that, Jay.
Yes, you do. You're complicit. You are complicit. With the Cobb County elected official. You are complicit.
I wish I was elected. I may be making more money.
Huh?
I wish I was elected. I'm not elected. I'm not elected.
No, yes, you are. They could have black white people know you are elected. It was a choice. What would be? The other thing saying nothing more, nothing less. What would be the most efficient way for a Cobb County elected official? That means having immigrant support. They're not going to do anything without immigrant blessing. Go to the jail. They simply how about the black people having them put in like their 18-year-old immigrant reject live in their neighborhood, and the immigrant rejects like me live in the immigrant neighborhood in jail, keep it in jail. Nothing more, nothing less. Take 1 to read and 2 to disagree, 3 4 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe. God specializes in happy Indo like you. 7 days, 30 days, 60 days there at Cobb County Jail and back. Now understand tagging. All things saying nothing more, nothing less. What would be the difference between 5 years in jail and 1 year in jail? For the same offense. All things saying nothing more, nothing less. What would be the difference between 5 years in jail and 1 year in jail for the same offense? How about one felony with 5? Just because you didn't testify, that means you shouldn't have. So I'm now understand tagging. You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to your own kind. Now I'm the one who's being supportive of them. I'm the one who's listening and hear what they're saying. You're not. You're Baptist, you want to take me to your church. Now, if I'm not allowed to hang around people and questionable behavior, then you need to take me to church and offer me the opportunity to hang around black people. You couldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. Neither would. I gave you the opportunity to take me to your church, but you couldn't do it. I gave you the opportunity to prove yourself to be a good Christian. Either you are a good Christian, you're sent, or you're a bad Christian, my sent. I gave you the opportunity. You can't take me to your church, then how can I afford bad people? Why, United Methodist God doesn't have no like you. You can't take me to your church, how can I afford bad people? How can I break this habit of mine? And by the way, do you know eating meat is a vicious habit for me? Vicious habit? You know eating meat is a vicious habit? Because my kids, okay. 7 days, 30 days, 60 days there to Cobb County Jail and back. Plato's Allegory of the Cave. Now I understand sagging. If you don't know what Plato's Allegory of the Cave is, then look it up. If you'd rather continue using my Christian methodician, being admissive of anything and everything I'm having to say, then don't look it up. I already have looked it up and you don't care. Silent consent. Now that would be mine to send a palm of eagle. Palm of eagle.
David, you want to sign for the citation?
Well, yes, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
How many do we have? Well, depends on what we have.
One.
Huh? I don't know, what was this for?
Oh, prohibited signs.
Well, what was both signs prohibited?
Okay, I'll tell you that after you sign. You can go ahead and just...
I want to hear proof for signing.
Okay. What I'm going to do is go ahead and serve it on the floor and say that you refuse to sign, all right?
Okay, but what are you writing me up for? Can you tell me? You can't even tell me what time's in violation. You gotta wait till the judge, right? You gotta wait, go back. You can't even tell me yourself, you stupid nigger.
What?
Yeah.
Jake, get your hand.
No.
If you wanted to get this.
I understand sagging. If I can make the evidence understand sagging, then you have to understand my right to give her a nigger.
Listen to me.
You have to understand my right. It's not about it. It's a appropriate play.
Okay.
You're the one who's being unreasonable here.
James, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You had some.
I'm ready. I've already argued 15 years. There's no argument you can make. You understand it? I've already argued 15 years. I'd rather be in jail for life than continue to play your game.
All right, you've been served.
No. That's not it.
James.
Switch camera.
Okay, 108 to 3 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe? Yeah, specialized happy ending. It's not bipolar good reason. It's not bipolar good reason. You provoked this argument. You provoked it. If I'm mentally ill, you provoked it. You provoked it. What would be the most efficient way for a Cobb County elected officials operating in the jail? That means image contempt. The image has a lot of words on. They tell me how about the black people have them put in the light that there are 18-year-old image rejects in jail, as well as their image rejects like me live in their neighborhood in jail. That's all it is.
Right.
They are channeling the good fortune, offer your.
I'm sending you some stuff. That's fine.
Okay, thanks.
And nothing in there. All the records. I can't even get a copy of the digital recording of the last hearing. Why? Because I made too much sense. You know, let's be honest with ourselves. Law favors the cautious. Who is the writing on law? Those having a servant. What's the difference between those having a servant and those not having a servant? Liars! It takes one to read the 2 degrees, 3 4 vote. Why? United Methodist, what they believe. God, that's not having it. You have not been reading from me. You're fair.
James.
Well, I share my.
Your next report date is 23rd.
Yeah.
Your next report date.
I'll be there. I've always been there.
I know.
And I've always told the truth now. You get you dumb fucked. I'll follow the truth. We might get somewhere. What? We might get somewhere. No, what have I got the benefit from helping your community out? I'm listening to your 18-year-old. You're not. You're the problem here. You want the same right that they have. You want to be just.
You are 5 seconds from.
Fine.
Okay, I'm telling you.
So how many times do I have in my yard? How many times do I have in my yard?
Settle down.
You tell me how many yards. Why you not mad at it? What they believe? God doesn't have you know like you.
You had 7.
Why would we know the situation with the Cobb County elected officials operating in jail? Okay, what many times I have? Y'all can't even answer it. It has to be up to the judge. But
you had 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want 100 I have in my yard now.
Doesn't matter.
I even asked for 100. Well, tell me where I can put 4 times with it.
When I came up, you had 7.
Fuck you. Get the hell out of here.
All right.
Now, if there is such a place to have no doubt in my mind, you will burn in hell.
Yep.
But I don't believe in hell. Yep. Fortunately, I don't believe in hell either. If there is such a place to have no doubt in my mind, you will burn in hell. Right. If there is such a place to have no doubt in my mind, you will burn in hell. But unfortunately, I don't believe in hell either. Take 1 to read the 2 degree 3 4 vote. Why? You know, I'm asking God, specialize that. I mean, not like you.
You can expect to go into custody on that day, James.
I'll be there. I've always been there. I'm always willing to talk with you guys. Won't volunteer the truth.
All right.
And it's you guys. You fucking. Why would we know the way for the Cobb County elected officials operating in the jail? They be harassing black people, having them put in like the 18-year-old immigrant reject their neighborhood, and the immigrants like me, your neighborhood in jail. They even harassing black people, put them in jail. That ain't whenever you're about to believe something I disbelief. You're enjoying this, I know this. I'm helping you out, but you're not putting them. Take 1 to read the 2 degree 3 4 vote. Why, you're not a method. What they believe. God, specialize happy and like you. That ain't whenever you're about to believe something I disbelief. Your father's anger not turned away, his hand is celebrating. Mary Hinkle has closed the discussion. Take 1 to read the 2 degree 3 4 vote. Why, you're not a method. What they believe. God, specialize happy and like you. It's not bipolar good reason. It's not bipolar schizophrenia. You want to read the 2 degree 344 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe. God specializes in happy and don't like you. I will have this uploaded to the internet, so I will volunteer with everything I'm doing. You just won't. If we can get y'all to sharing all the truth, but no, you're helping them with their pernicious and prevarication. What they believe. Why United Methodist? God specializes in happy and don't like you. There's Jumaane boy and Officer Brown are nothing more than they're token black. What we've been on the efficient way for the Cobb County elected officials, that means having Emory's consent, of course, operating in the jails. And they take me hard, a bunch of black people, including women, having them put in the 8, like they're 18-year-old Emory rejects them, then they put in jail. And the Emory rejects like me, then they put in jail, keep them in jail. Why United Methodist? Well, they believe God specializes in happy and don't like you. For every action is opposite equalized. If you guys don't start being more realistic, why should we stop being bipolar? If you guys want to be realistically realistic, why should we stop being bipolar? So you're smiling all the time is actually a trigger. That's indifference. That's indifference. Out of my way, I'll change the name of County Court of Theology, one of George Joy. Take 1 to read and 2 to degree 344 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe. God specializes in happy and how luckily you. That's that day whenever you're about to believe, turn fast and believe. Take 1 to read and 2 to degree 344 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe. God specializes in happy and how luckily you. That's that day whenever you're about to believe, turn fast and believe. It's Charlie Benny can spend however you want. What trees of danger? You want to die because God help save please. Even now, why United Methodist are back in those useless Green Acre faggots against me. It's Charlie Benny can spend however you want. What trees of danger? You want to die because God help save please. Why are you ridiculous? Even why United Methodist are back in those 2 useless Green Acre faggots against me. And it's Iranian, you Iranian with the concubine. I suppose Bobby's Iranian. Him folks can say the same thing about the Iranian, you Iranian with folks. Everybody can spend however they want. Take 1 to read and 2 to degree 344 vote. Why United Methodist? What they believe. God specializes in happy and not like you. All right, I'll take a break. I'm thirsty. Officer Jumaane, you still out there with the light going. You want to arrest me? You want to arrest me? So I'm inside taking a break. Plus, I got to charge the batteries. I got to take pictures. They're getting me for 7 times when I took down enough to have 5,000 yards, and then there's a picture of a bunny rabbit, whether it's a sign or not. So they wouldn't tell me. They would only write me up for the 7th time. I had to do that to get them out of here. I had to do that. They wouldn't respond to a complaint against myself, so I had to put signs out there to let somebody else call in before they came out of here. I had to put 7 signs in the yard so somebody else would call before they would come out of here. They would not respond to my complaint against my own sign, my own property, but so I had to put 7 signs out to get somebody else to call. And he's still out there. They want to arrest me. I just have a court date coming up. And guess what? They're not going to let me put it in anything. Well, I've got them on probation. So after witnessing what I have in the Emory neighborhood for 8 years, whom shall I send? Send me, O Lord. Send me for how long? That's how they are sick. Being an atheist in itself, no reason not to read the Bible. What's your excuse? You pick the goddamn thing up and read it. Isaiah 6. Whom shall I send? Send me, O Lord. Send me for how long? Well, I never know 8 years is not enough, and nowhere near even going to be enough. The world will never change. So, take 1 to read and 2 to degree, 3 before you vote. Why, United Methodist? God specializes in happy ending, don't like them. Is the Hawaii United Methodist Church going to fault me in any way at the Christian Meth addict, Christian Meth addict, atheist I am, that all, then I insist they accept some responsibility for failing me as a child as they had the first 18 years of my life, the most impressionable years, a small town of Prescott, Arkansas, population 4,000. The Methodist Church, United Methodist Church, had the first 18 years of my life, the most impressionable years. If they're going to fault me anyway, this is Arkansas. Now, 56 years later, I now live in DeKalb County, 80% Clinton. They're going to fault me, why United Methodist is going to fault me in any way at the Christian Meth addict, atheist, that all, then I think they accept some responsibility for failing me as a child, that they had the first 18 years. So, did the church fail my mother, or was it my mother who failed me taking me to that church? Before they wanted to get the Word of God, they must first be introduced to God. I thought before I wanted to get the Word of God, I must be introduced to God. One must be first introduced to God before being aware of God. As I was born in the First United Methodist Church in Parkland, Arkansas, population 4,000, helped raised by the church right until I graduated from high school. I stepped into a head when a kid, never really goes away. I realized that I'm reading, although I lay myself about an atheist, Methodist fact about an atheist, that I've always been and forever always will be. Methodist, no less than Jesus, without being a Jew. That one can be both Methodist fag and radical atheist at the same time, while refusing to label himself a Christian. Now, why would I come up with that? Now, if other for their own reason want to label me a Christian based on my attitude, my behavior, my opinion, whatever, they're more than welcome to do so. But what they need to realize is halfway around the world from it, our Muslim extremists are going to label me one without Christians, whether I approve of this or not. So I believe they give me right going into our churches, most especially the Methodist churches, calling them out on their understanding about what I can read it myself. Read it just well myself. So, the Methodist Church had the first 18 years of my life. The United Methodist Church. Did the Methodist Church fail my mother, or was it my mother that failed me? Oh, he Muslim. During one of my phone calls with my mother, she thought she went from being my best friend to being my mother the day I came out to her. She tried to kill herself. And the first day I was already halfway through vet school when I finally realized, I was tired of being alone, so I was going to check out the other sex. I was getting attention from men, so I thought I'd check it out. I had developed an attraction with other men. I'm no longer denying myself the feeling. I wasn't even sure I wanted to be gay. I was just getting attention from them, so I thought I'd check it out. It was girls who rejected me first. So I am not sympathetic with the Me Too movement at all. When it comes to courting, someone had to make the first move. Well, girls rejected me. I'm not a supporter of the Me Too movement. Now, there are some legit complaints there, but overall, no, I'm not a supporter of the Me Too movement. When it comes to courtship, someone has to make the first move. And women are the ones who reject me. That's why I'm not back to the Me Too movement 100%. Okay. So, I wasn't sure I wanted to be gay. I was going to check it out. My mother started to kill herself. If you wake up in the morning and find me dead, would you feel guilty? I said, yeah. I said, well, I better not do it. Well, Dad was going to wake up first wanting breakfast. All I had to do was, he didn't want to go find it first. All I had to do was wait to see how he reacted to it and take my cue from him. Anyway, that night was the day my mother went from being my best friend to my mother. So I continued making these every 2-week calls to her out of just trying to be the good son best we could. She didn't want to hear anything about my gay life. What could I talk about? Weather, politics. And I wasn't happy with my work, so I didn't talk about work either. I wasn't happy with the way it was going. So, that's been going on for years. I moved from one clinic to another, and I finally settled down here. I thought I'd take a leap of faith and settle down here in this neighborhood. I'm here because of my gayness. I'm here because of the homophobia in Nevada County, Arkansas. And my Christian Methodist didn't happen here because the leanings here. So, white United Methodists have no right using my Christian Methodist against me when I volunteered to the United Methodist Church, starting off with Janet. They have no right allowing DeKalb County taking advantage of my confession, the Christian Methodist, putting me in jail because they don't want to hear the truth. White United take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before we vote. I didn't ask for this vote. I was simply sharing my opinion with the immigrant community, allowing the immigrant community the opportunity to provide them with the information needed to change what was just my conjecture. Me sharing my opinion with the immigrant community here, and I live by Emory, was nothing more than me giving the immigrant community the opportunity, providing me with the information needed to change what was just my conjecture. But no, I get presented a letter warning me of criminal trespass, not just the Memorial United Methodist Church on campus, but also the liberal arts on campus at Emory, and their affiliated property off campus, the hospital. I'm not allowed on any of that. So, the conjecture is nothing more than a collusion before or without all the fact. As I will never have an answer to the finger poke, which is that moment one has enough information able to arrive at a conclusion. As this is the best the Emory campus can do, then I'm not having no choice to assume what was just a conjecture now to be the answer to the finger poke. The very day Emory presented me with their letter warning me of criminal trespassing, without even getting all these answers before, were nothing more than me showing up, wanting to discuss some thoughts of mine, wanting to need a support group for my Christian Methodist, me choosing the Methodist Church as my support group, as I did my own division by telling everyone that I should get to choose who my support group is, and I wanted the Methodist Church to be it. And in the end, 8 years later, the years before, me just showing up wanting to discuss God and my Christian Methodist, I volunteered all of that. My atheism, my thoughts about God, how I justified it, and at the same time confessed my Christian Methodist. And 8 years later, all they can do, best they can do, is present me with a letter warning of criminal trespassing, and letting what would be the official way for the DeKalb County elected officials, most officially operating the jail. Well, 8 years later, White United Methodist got special and happy ending. I suppose that all things the same, nothing more, nothing less. I suppose that would be the simply how about the black people have them put in the light that their 18-year-old Emory reject live in their neighborhood, and the Emory reject like to me live in the Emory neighborhood in jail, keep them in jail. The code enforcer, the probation officers, they're all black. So what's the difference between our liberal elitists and our conservative elitists? A different way of asking the same question. What do all of our representatives, both elected and non-elected, that include pastors, judges, your elected officials, your commissioners, teachers, what do they have in common? They all triangulate their good fortune, all the congeniality by misfortune of their constituents, and they're certainly not going to give that up. They take one it takes one to masturbate, two to procreate, three for anyone fuck. That is my definition of a conspiracy. We don't have any procreation, we get the Holy Ghost. So I did not volunteer to be here. So, if there's any God, I'm having to answer. This is what I like about being an atheist and now choosing to believe in zero God. All that means I refuse to choose any one God to recognize and or worship, thereby leaving the only God available to be my witness, the genuine one, and truly indeed we have one. So, the very second the Emory police presented me with a letter warning me criminal trespassing off of any Emory-related property, then I have no choice to assume, to conclude what was just a conjecture actually be an end to the finger. The God of our Methodist has an impenetrability problem. It is unable to be in two places at the same time.